Peace, y'all. Back at it. We are going in for the win. Shout out. Everybody's still learning themselves, still understanding where we coming from. Yes, we are on Neptune. Neptune in the third house. Shout out to that Gemini energy. If you want to know what Neptune represents, it represents spirituality, intuition, dreams, and the unseen realms. It is associated with imagination, idealism, and the subconscious, often linked to our deepest aspirations, illusions, and connection to the divine or mystical. Neptune is the ruling planet of Pisces. Neptune's movements are said to be especially important for people with a Pisces sun or rising sign. Boom, let's go straight in. Neptune in the third house. Having a Neptune in the third house when you were young, school could have been pretty boring to you. Like when you was at school, you wasn't even really paying attention. You was like, it was like those hard classes that you didn't like, and you wasn't interested. You was getting bored and you wasn't interested. You was like, I want to get out of here. Neptune makes your mind drift easy. You're very good at tapping into the spiritual world, but in reality, your mind gets distracted. That's how you was in school. You was getting super distracted because your mind was not here. You could have daydreamed a lot in school. When you study alone, it's more comfortable for you. You study and learn better when you are in your own environment and on your own time. When you're on your own time and you're in your own environment, you can learn a lot. Especially you want to learn a lot anyway with that Gemini energy. People can think that you're not intelligent because how you drift off from reality in conversations. Like if you're talking to somebody, you can drift off and be like, start thinking about something else, and they're talking straight to you, and then you'll lose the whole conversation and they think you weird or something's wrong with you. Your communication can be off because they don't understand you. It is important for you to put more focus on reality, because when you are in the spiritual world, it's more comfortable for you. That Neptune energy can also have your mind drifting when it comes to your responsibilities. This is another thing. Don't be like telling people that you're gonna pick them up. Like somebody asks you to come pick them up for a ride, and you be like, all right, I got you, man. Yeah, I'll be there. You say 8 o'clock. All right, I'll be there 8 o'clock. And your ass don't even show up, or you be late. So don't make no promises you can't keep. When it comes to that spiritual realm, you have high intuition energy. It's very high. You are a natural psychic and can tap into higher realms, like hearing things, seeing things, and knowing what's going on before it even happens. Because you're so in tune, you have to be careful on soaking up people's emotions. It can leave you drained and stressed. You have a conversation with somebody, you can soak up all the information. You can soak up the information, their emotions, all of it, and it can leave you super stressed because you're picking up what they're stressed off of. Work on your communication skills and speaking up for yourself as well, because you won't speak up for yourself, but you'll speak up for somebody else quick. Having a Neptune in the third house, you could have spiritual siblings that can tap into Neptune energy as deep as you can. So yeah, keep in mind, because you probably need to be talking to them. Be proud of your psychic and healing abilities to balance on focusing on not being so cloudy in this reality. Remember, your mind likes to leave this world, so communicate with people that can help you stay in this reality. So like I said, if you got some siblings that's diving deep like you are, you better be hollering at them, and make sure your mind is here in this reality. Don't tap out. If you're going to tap out, you better be alone in your own environment, studying yourself, studying your birth chart. If you're studying your birth chart, you ain't got to be worried about none of that, because you keeping that balance. It's all about keeping that balance, because you don't want to be too much in the balance of the spiritual world, because you got to be in this reality, and you got to keep that balance, because we are here, and you got to deal with it. Shout out to that Neptune in the third house. Shout out to that Gemini energy. Shout out to everybody still learning themselves, still understanding where we're coming from. Don't forget, good people, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm going to say. Study your birth charts. And don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to the page. And do remember, good people, love and learn yourself. Peace.